Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer, and today we're going to do something that's just a little bit crazy. What did you call it?
Barbaric.
Barbaric. This is barbaric. This is a recipe submitted by John. It is kind of a little crazy. Now, the only reason I think I qualify this as a cocktail is because I've seen it done so many times at bars. This is called the Flaming Dr. Pepper, and it's really not that complex. You could do it at home if you've got fire, you've got 151, a beer, and some decent, or amaretto, amaretto, whatever amaretto you have. And people have always said we want more amaretto episodes, so we're going to do more amaretto episodes right here starting now. What we're going to do is 3/4 of an ounce, or 3/4 full, really. A little more than that. That'll do. 3/4 full shot of the amaretto. I don't know where to put this. Now, the other trick, we'll float some 151 on top of it because that's part of the special effects. So we're, who did Transformers 2? What was the name of that guy?
Michael Crichton.
No, Michael Crichton? I think first off, Crichton is wrong. Crichton did Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Sure.
Whoever does all the explosions. So we're pretty much pulling one of those. It really loses its... It loses some of its potency when you get it all wrong. The beer I'm using, it calls for a light beer. I don't really drink a lot of light beer. I drink a lot of German beers and darker beers, and I'm an everyday drinker. I drink it all. So what I'm going to be using, and this will probably insult some people, this is a Warsteiner or Warsteiner. It's a German beer, Pilsner. I think I used this in the drinking podcast on our Pilsner episode like last month, and it's almost like using a $130 bottle of liquor in a cocktail. It's overkill, but I like it. If I'm gonna like something, and it's kind of light. Look at that. See, it's light. This is I even got my German mug for this. Now I'm gonna have a problem with the foam, but I still have to light this on fire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna light this on fire, drop it into the beer, and it's gonna be a Flaming Dr. Pepper. Sure it is. Let's see how it goes. Okay, special effects not as impressive when you can't see them, but trust me, there's fire there. We're gonna drop it in. This is usually where messes are formed. Ready for the mess? There you go. You've got a mess right there, but it's in there. See it floating in there? Isn't that cool? And then you drink. It definitely is working for me. You're getting a little Dr. Pepper-esque thing going on. Now, I made a big mess. I don't exactly understand why. I really don't think it has anything to do with 151. And by the way, you're supposed to chug this whole thing. I've got a long night ahead of me. I can't be chugging beers, but you could still see inside the amaretto floating in there, and it comes out of the top. I think the amaretto with the beer gives you that impression of Dr. Pepper. It's not pepperminty, but it gives you like that taste of Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's not pepperminty.
It's not peppermint. What is that flavor of Dr. Pepper?
Cherry.
It's not just cherry though, because you can't reproduce it with a cherry Coke. Cherry Coke does not taste like Dr. Pepper.
No.
I don't know what it's the secret sauce in Dr. Pepper. Maybe that's amaretto. I think it's the amaretto playing on the beer. But in either case, that's your Flaming Dr. Pepper. Use whatever beer you have. You'll probably see these at bars every now and then. And I made a huge mess. There's your Flaming Dr. Pepper. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. We're teaching you how to drink.